Does the Loch Ness Monster really exist?
And it's time to talk the talk.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Talk the Talk. Today, from the title, you have gotten very acquainted with us. Now we know what we're going to be talking about today, which is the Loch Ness Monster.
Loch Ness Monster.
The guy who lives in...
Mr. and Mrs. Nessie.
Mr. and Mrs. Nessie. Yeah, Ms. We don't know if she's married, divorced, or... Can giant sea lizard gets divorced? Can giant sea lizards get divorced, Tyler?
Maybe. We should make a video about that.
Yeah, we should make a video about that later on. I know spiders eat their husbands, or...
What?
Yeah, they do that.
I'm out of here.
Okay.
That's what black widows do, I think. And praying mantises, they all do that. It's really weird.
Alright.
Today we're going to be talking about the Loch Ness Monster.
Mm-hmm.
Does it exist?
Does it not exist?
Does it not exist? Is it just like some alligator who escaped Florida?
Is it just like a big lizard?
Okay.
Why did it escape Florida and not anywhere else? Why does it have to be
Because
Florida?
alligators are from Florida.
Florida.
Well, that's where they live in the swamps.
Never knew all the rules.
Yeah.
Not that smart.
So, we don't really know what the Loch Ness Monster is, but we do know that where it is in Loch Ness. That's where...
Loch Ness
in the motherland!
In the motherland of the motherland.
Scotland.
The motherland.
Scotland.
Yeah, you can probably tell because I'm so pasty and so white that I'm from the UK, but that was probably obvious. We don't live there anymore, but the Loch Ness Monster lives in Loch Ness, which is it's a pretty lazy name. They just put monster in front of it.
Or after it.
After it.
Ness Monster. Loch
Well, there's
Ness
a monster
Monster.
in
Loch Ness
Canada, you know?
Monster.
It could be Monster Loch Ness.
Okay, so what it is like this big
sea creature
looking guy. He's like this big, I
Like,
can't really explain.
we don't know what
He
color it
looks
is.
like a brontosaurus, except if it had fins.
Yeah, that's what people say.
And there's a lot of stories. A lot of them. Some get really crazy. Like there's this one story where a couple was driving on the road and they're like, they're driving on the left side and you're sitting here and I'm sitting here and I'm like, and then it just comes over on top of a bridge. That's an actual story.
Or it comes over the road. Yeah, that's what people said.
It gets really weird sometimes.
I read that in the book.
The
Loch Ness Monster walked across the road and then back into the lake.
Which at that point that's getting pretty crazy. You don't see fish just coming out of the water, walking on the road and going like, and then jumping back into the river. That doesn't happen.
He jumps in the river like, peace out, mates.
Maybe that does explain the whole maybe it's an alligator thing.
Oh, yeah. It could be an alligator.
It could be an alligator.
It could be an alligator. I'm just saying. A mutant. So, Tyler,
yes.
What do you think that the Loch Ness Monster is real based on?
I think it's real, and I hope it's real.
You hope it's real?
Yeah, I like the myths and legends of like sea creatures, monsters, aliens. I love all that stuff. That kind of gets the world like. It gets the world like on its feet. Like you always like the wait for like mysteries.
There's a lot of ice in here.
Yeah. I like those parts. Like it keeps the world like kind of fun because you don't know like what's really out there. You don't know what's in lakes. You don't know what's in the skies. You don't know if there's like a weird type of animal bird hiding somewhere. Like all creatures and animals.
There's a thing. Beasts. There's a thing because we haven't even discovered we know more about Mars than we know about our own ocean.
Wait, what?
That's a fact.
We only discovered like 10% of the ocean.
I think it's more than. I think it's like around 50%.
Really?
I'll probably.
And there's like so many underwater.
There's a lot. There's a lot of stuff that we don't even know, and so a giant lizard-looking guy underwater with a long neck. It could be just one dinosaur
It has a long
species.
neck. It could be a giraffe.
We don't know if it's
sea giraffe.
We don't know if it
escaped Africa.
We don't know if it's alive, right? If it used to be alive and used to be real, but now it's extinct and dead. We don't know. It could still be alive.
Did you say instinct?
Instinct or dead.
Extinct.
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 Yeah.
That's
don't
a
know
language.
So
it could happen. It still could be real.
You think it's real?
Yeah, because like I'm not sure if you noticed, because like recently a while ago, a person found a photo of like the lake, and it had like a weird type of like back of some sort of creature that was like, and it looked actually great and purple.
Oh yeah.
Which was it was on the news.
Oh, I saw that.
And the person was said he was looking through his photos like from a few years back, and then he came across that photo. And then he like searched it, and then he like posted it, and then people got all like, "Oh no, it's the Loch Ness Monster."
Oh my God, the Loch Ness Monster is in my house.
And then
in your house.
And
then he's right there.
And then like people were saying this guy who kept on trying to find the Loch Ness Monster in a submarine, and then he said that the Loch Ness Monster like bashed like up against his submarine.
Oh my God.
And he was trying to search for the Loch Ness Monster.
That's
for,
why
like,
you
a
need
few
backup
years
cameras. If we back the
Submarine?
in the submarine, like
yeah.
from a few years back, it was like a person like who was trying to find was trying to prove that it exists, and then he said that he felt it hit off the side of his like submarine.
All right. So Imogen, do you think that the Loch Ness Monster exists?
Actually, I think it might, but like
It might.
honestly, I don't think it exists. No,
You don't think it exists?
Wait, no, I think it exists.
You think it exists?
Yeah, I think so.
Why? Why do you think it exists?
Because like, how would you even edit those photos to make it look real?
Yeah. One of the earliest photos was from like the 1900s. That the famous black and white one.
Yeah.
Where it's like
It had the head out.
looking like Superior from
Yeah, it had the head
Pokemon Black and White.
Yeah, it had the head out.
Could be just a water snake.
Yeah, it could be just a water snake.
It could be a close. It could be a close, zoomed up picture of a little water snake or something.
Yeah.
That's coming out of the water.
It could be.
That's coming out of the
But
water.
it's like its back is fat.
Yeah, like it's back. Like it was like that, and then it was like that. Yeah. Sure, could have been a snake. Yeah.
No, like this. It's fat.
Oh,
to
he's
the
a
neck.
fat boy.
He's
It would have
fat
to, it would have
boy.
to just eat something, and then it'd be weighed down.
Yeah.
And also, why would it have its head above water?
Yeah, and
Okay.
Just be like water.
and it could be real too, because like you know how like the underwater ocean, like underwater caves in the ocean, or like that are like deep underground. It could live there. It may not, because people may say it does not exist because they don't see it. You can't
say
see
that
it
all the time.
You can't see it, but it's not real. But it could be living like deep down in the Loch Ness. In like there could be like underwater caves that the Loch Ness Monster lives.
Yeah, right.
Like
right,
there
right,
could be like
right.
lots of yeah. That's what could happen.
So you think it's real?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Or it could be a water snake.
It
You
could
never
be
know.
it could be just
You
a
never
really
know.
thick.
Yeah.
It could be a thick water snake.
Yeah, like
I don't know.
a while back, I tried to search of like videos and clips of people showing Loch Ness Monster, and then I heard of something. People were saying like it's like a huge like type of like eel or something.
Eel.
People were trying to prove that it was like a huge eel. But I don't think it's real. I think the Loch Ness Monster is real.
All right.
Yeah.
So for me, it probably is real because it's like you don't really know what's in the. I think it's more likely to be real than like Bigfoot, because Bigfoot is basically just like
It's like a creature. Like it's
like
a human.
literally a Bigfoot could just be some hairy guy.
Guy.
Because some people have diseases where they just grow hair everywhere, and it could be one. He could have just been walking, doing some skinny dipping. So it's probably more likely that the Loch Ness Monster is real, because it's just it's just some sea it's just some sea guy, and it's not some crazy looking one like Cthulhu, except nobody's saying Cthulhu is real. That was a story. Or the Kraken, but the Kraken there is giant squids.
Yeah, that's what
that is
Kraken
confirmed.
is.
There's like huge squids underwater, so
yeah.
you never know if the Loch Ness Monster is real
like
or
people, I saw it up a while ago as well. Like people said that a huge like squid was like found like dead in the ocean or on the beach somewhere.
Whoa.
Yeah. So it is probably real. I would like to see a day where like, because they discover new creatures all the time, and if they find one that looks like the Loch Ness Monster, there's going to be in the news. So I'd love to see a day when the Loch Ness Monster is confirmed real, because
it'll be
what would you gain from just making up? Oh, there's a guy in the water. It's like it looks like a giraffe. The fish look like that. There's a lot weirder fish out there in the water than the Loch Ness Monster. I'm more scared of those guys with the lights on their heads. I don't believe
Doesn't
things can make lights with their with their body. What?
Maybe
What is that? Who's
Like-
making this up?
Like I hate when people say, "Oh my gosh, I saw this weird ginormous creature." I hate when people say that, but they're lying. I don't how would people let that happen? Who would do something like that? How would you like when you say it, you would just feel in your gut, "Oh, I hate it," and I'm saying it because I wish it's real, but it's not real. In your gut,
it's
you
just for YouTube clout.
yeah, for a YouTube
Top 10 scariest videos.
Videos.
Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you want in your house is a giant Mothman. I used to be able to do his voice. I have to
Yeah,
say
you actually-
I have to say number 15 a lot.
You really used to be able to do
Number
tell.
15.
I can do it if I just keep saying number 15.
Number
Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you want in your Burger King burger is someone's foot fungus. And that's exactly what you get. The thing you want on your street is a very scary Mothman. He has a knife. Oh my god. Oh my god. See, look, if I do that, if I go through it, then I can sound like it. But see, that's all it is. Oh, there's a house in the sky. Oh
my god!
Have you ever seen Up?
Yeah. Up.
But what?
There's a freaking castle
So-
in the sky.
So yeah, it probably is real. It's more likely real than
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot, and
Yeah.
probably more real than
Because
aliens
people
being on this planet.
I think it's real because people are saying they have bones of an old shark, the shark that has
The megalodon.
the megalodon. I think that's what the
Yeah,
Loch
that
Ness
is a real thing, and the megalodon looks like a
Loch Ness.
looks like a Loch Ness monster with
but
a
doesn't
long
have
neck.
but doesn't have long neck. But it's that's a sea creature that was old
That exists.
that used to exist, but now it's gone. I think the Loch Ness monster has a better chance to be more exist than the Bigfoot because it was a sea creature,
Right.
like the megalodon.
Exactly.
Because they haven't found bones of it yet, or I think they have. I'm not too sure. But as soon as they found a bone in the Loch Ness monster, then they get scanned and then they say, "Oh, this was a part of this. This was a part of that."
Right.
And then as soon as they find something like that, then they'll say the Loch Ness monster was real.
Right. So, and that's it. And skibbity bop. That's it for today's episode. And until the next episode, keep on locking those. Keep on Loch Nessing those monsters.
Keep on finding those Loch Ness monsters.
Yeah.
Keep on. Go.
Do now everybody do the Loch Ness monster.
Loch Ness.
You gotta do this. This is what the Loch Ness monster does.
Do this.
What the?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. There we go. We finally see this is the Loch Ness monster.
No.
Skibbity bop boom pow.
I'm the Loch Ness monster. No.
What are you doing?